attention. Pay attention. You aren't crazy.
I'm drowning, I think I'm drowning in release. Surrounding.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl LITEOFMIND, the one that lets her light shine, no matter who it blinds. And I'm back with another video. You already know. If you are new to my channel, thank you, welcome. The light bulbs welcome you over here. Go ahead and subscribe, don't forget. And like this video before you even start it. If you are a returning light bulb, what's up, girl? What's up, boy? What's poppin'? Welcome back. As you can see by the title, I'm coming to just share a little bit of knowledge with y'all, as always. I've had this question asked recently and in the past here on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. When I'm out just communing with people, I've had this question asked to me. So it lets me know that a lot of people need to know the answer to this question. And whether you're a beginner or a more advanced, these tips will help you to succeed in connecting with your ancestors one-on-one. And really, it doesn't matter what spiritual path you're in as well. You could be a Muslim, you could be Christian, you could be whatever you are. Everybody has ancestors. Everybody has people that they come from. Everyone has a sacred bloodline on your maternal and your paternal sides. You are both. You are your mother's side of the family and you are your father's side of the family. It doesn't matter if you don't know your mother or father's side of the family. It doesn't matter if you like one side of the family or not. You are a collective of beautiful and divine and protective energy from both sides. You are half and half. You are 50 and you are 50. Even if you're adopted. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. And I want to say that because if you have not yet connected with your ancestors for whatever reason, just know that you have spirits that are in your corner and they want to protect you and they want to help you out and they want to get to know you and they want for you to get to know them. It's important to reach out from the known and unknown ancestors that you have in order to accomplish that. Okay? So first of all, it's important to connect to those ancestors and call out to those ancestors that are good, that are positive, that are loving, that are protective, that had great energy while they were in this realm, because that's the energy that they have in the spiritual. You don't want to call on the uncle that was molesting young girls. You don't want to call on your great aunt that drank too much and abandoned her kids, because you are leaving yourself open for negative energy to just wreak havoc over your life. So be very intentional and specific in calling on your loving ancestors. And you can say it as clear and good as that. Your loving ancestors that are good, positive, and protective. The first thing that you can do to reach out to your ancestors is so simple. It's something that most of us know how to do, and that is to pray. It's to pray. It's as simple as having a conversation between you and the spiritual realm. It doesn't even matter if you've prayed before. You're having a conversation, a genuine conversation. You are opening that path of communication. You are calling out to those benevolent, that's the one, right? Yes, benevolent spirits and ancestors that you have, letting them know that you are interested in getting to know who they are and who they were and what you have come from. You're not coming to them at first asking them for nothing. You're not going to come like a gimme. You're not going to be gimme Jimmy when you just starting to get to know your ancestors, because that's rude. That's like meeting a stranger and you ask them for $1,000. That's not cool. You want to let them know that you are interested and intentional on getting to know them. Start by asking the elders that you have around you that are still here with us in this realm before they go. You want to ask as many questions about your ancestors as possible, about their parents, about their grandparents, about their great-grandparents, about different aunts and uncles that had a great impact in their lives. Everything from their names to their birthdays to their favorite foods, their favorite candy, their favorite musicians, hobbies, sports, cigarette brands, perfumes, colognes, their siblings, jobs that they had. You want to know as much about them as possible. You are taking an itinerary of those that came before you. And this is why you're doing that. One of the reasons that you're doing that is building a bond, building a connection. Because you know what they like, you can offer these things to them, or just keep in mind that, you know, they really enjoyed these things. That's building a connection. That's making you feel more in tune with them. And also, it's letting you know the strengths that they had. Because the strengths that they had, and even let's go beyond the strengths. Your grandma might have liked key lime pie, and you never knew why you liked key lime pie so much. She passed away before you were born. But you asked your mom, hey mom, what was grandma's favorite pie or dessert? Girl, she used to love her some key lime pie. Wow, I like key lime pie too. It just ties aspects of them to you. And so you're able to know more about yourself through getting to know them. The next thing that I would suggest that you do, if you can, at the moment that you're watching this, is to set up an ancestral altar. And it doesn't have to be grand, it can be very small, where you just include a few pictures of your ancestors, or you can write letters to them, or different poems that they liked, or as simple as putting different things that they liked, or any family heirlooms that you may have, things like that, on the altar, and placing a candle on that altar. When you're lighting your candle, you're praying to them, you're calling out to them, you're singing with them, you're dancing with them, you're talking to them, you're telling them your dreams and aspirations. You can do that with them, and that's what they want. You are asking them for open communication that you both can understand from both sides, because you may have a dream or a vision where it seems like it's a message and you just aren't really sure. So just ask, make sure that you ask for open communication that you both can clearly understand. While you are at your altar, be very mindful of the thoughts that you have, the visions that you have, and make sure that when you are complete with your ceremony to your ancestors, you blow out that candle or you extinguish it. I don't like to blow out candles, but I do suggest extinguishing it, covering it with something and allowing it to go out that way. But making sure that you are closing that portal of the spiritual realm so that nothing negative comes through. Something that you may want to do if you are a woman, and I learned this from Sister Aphrodite Stone. She has guided me spiritually in the past. And that is taking a pink candle, anointing it, and setting the intentions to heal spiritual mothers of your maternal and your paternal side. That is healing their past traumas and their past womb traumas, because what you're doing is, because you're healing those that came before you and you're sending healing vibration to those that came before you, they're going to send that right back. As above, so below. So remember, we're breaking generational curses here. So any healing that can be done for those that came before us, because it's never too late, they can still heal in the spiritual realm. So they're healing and they're sending us healing. That's allowing us to heal so that our descendants don't have to heal from what we had to heal from. You get me? Be because you've prayed for open communication, they'll come to you in every way. That's in the people that you meet. The people that you meet may sound like them, look like them, smell like them, have something to say that they would have said, or they're just channeling that message through them. The dreams that you have, they may come to you. Even the visions, even just daydreams. When I meditate, sometimes my ancestors will come to me because they have a message for me, and they don't want to wait until I'm asleep, until I go to sleep that night. They have something that they want to let me know now. A certain scents, you could smell your grandma's favorite perfume out of nowhere, and that's just her coming to say, hey, like, hey, I got your message. I'm here for you, baby. So please pay attention. Pay attention. You aren't crazy. If you are adopted, remember, you still have ancestors. If you know nothing about them, that's perfectly fine. Light a candle, a white candle, and ask them to come to you so that you can get to know them. Ask them for any information that they are willing to give. Let them know that you are interested. You would like to build the bond that you were not able to initially build through your parents, through your biological parents. Another great thing that I learned from one of my spiritual guides is that if you know where your hometown is, you can go to your hometown and collect some dirt and put it in a jar and light a candle and speak to that dirt as if it's a picture or something of your ancestors, because that's the ground that they walked on, so they'll come through. Like I said, after you do that, pay attention to the communication that you receive afterwards. I hope this helped anyone watching that would like to get to know their ancestors and spiritual guides more. It's important that you get to know your ancestors before you start working with other spirits, because that's who you come from. Like I said,
they deserve all the love. They deserve all the love.
Now, before I get out of here, I do want to shout out my 2 new Instagram pages. One is where you can go to get any love or sex magic done by me, and that is at Hoodoo Pussy. Okay, the name's gonna be right there. So yes, if you need any authentic Southern sex or love root work done, that is that page. Contact me directly through there. And my other page is, and that is all other work that is not love and sex work. So that's cleansing, protection, money magic, court case. Y'all remember my Florida water video? Make your own. But I will be selling my Florida water on, so just contact me. So that's Hoodoo Pussy, and it'll be somewhere down there. Go ahead and go follow my pages. Go get some work done, because y'all ask me all the time for it anyway. So that's how you can reach me officially now. If you have any comments or questions concerning the topic of this video, go ahead and put them down in the comment box. You already know, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. While you're at it, go ahead and let me know any videos that you'd like to see in the near future. Well, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.